It's late, you're exhausted, the blankets are heavy, the pillow is perfect, and the bathroom feels like it's 100 miles away. You think to yourself, it's just one night. What's the worst that can happen? We are told from childhood that if we don't brush, our teeth will fall out. But that's a slow process, right? Surely skipping a week or maybe a month wouldn't result in a biological apocalypse inside your skull. Or would it? Today, we are running a simulation. We are going to stop brushing, stop flossing, and stop rinsing for 30 days. We are going to turn your mouth into a petri dish to see exactly how quickly a civilization collapses. Welcome to the microscopic war zone living behind your lips. The moment you put down that toothbrush, the clock starts ticking. In the first 24 hours, you won't feel pain, you won't see blood. But if you run your tongue over your teeth, you'll feel it. That fuzzy sensation. Like your teeth are wearing tiny wool sweaters. That sweater has a name, plaque. Your mouth is home to over 700 species of bacteria. Most are peaceful tourists, but there is one guy who ruins the party for everyone. Meet Streptococcus mutans. When you eat a bagel or a candy bar, this guy feasts on the leftovers stuck between your teeth. And, like any living thing that eats, it has to go to the bathroom. The gross part, S. mutans poops acid, specifically lactic acid. By day 3, without brushing to disrupt them, these bacteria aren't just floating around anymore. They are building a fortress. They link together to form a biofilm. Think of biofilm like a sticky, microscopic city. It protects the bacteria from your saliva. Inside this city, the acid concentration skyrockets. This acid starts to demineralize your enamel, the hard outer shell of your tooth. By the end of the first week, the population density in your mouth has exploded. We are talking about billions of bacteria, and a population that size produces a lot of waste. You have developed severe halitosis. Not just morning breath, we are talking about the smell of sulfur, literally rotten eggs. But the smell is the least of your worries. Look at the gums. This is the start of gingivitis. Your body's immune system has finally realized that the enemy has set up camp. It sends blood and white blood cells to the gums to fight the bacteria. This causes your gums to swell, turn red, and bleed easily. Think about this. If you washed your hands and your palms started bleeding, you would run to the emergency room screaming. But when our gums bleed, we just think, oops, brushed too hard. By day 7 of our experiment, simply biting into an apple would leave a bloody streak on the fruit. Your mouth is now an open wound. And the bacteria? They are looking at that wound as an open door into your bloodstream. We are 2 weeks in. The fuzzy sweater on your teeth has changed. It's no longer soft. It has calcified. The plaque has absorbed calcium from your saliva and hardened into tartar. This stuff is like concrete. You cannot brush it off. You cannot scrape it off. You need a dentist with a jackhammer to remove it. This concrete acts as a shield for the bacteria, growing down under the gum line. This is where the horror movie really begins. The immune system panics. It realizes it can't kill the bacteria protected by the tartar, so it decides to execute a scorched earth policy. To protect the rest of your body, your immune system starts to destroy itself. It releases enzymes that break down the gum tissue and even the bone holding your teeth in place, just to get away from the bacteria. This is the transition from gingivitis to periodontitis. Pockets form between the tooth and gum, deep, dark, oxygen-free caverns. You aren't just losing hygiene anymore, you are actively dissolving your own jawbone. Now, you might be wondering, wait a minute, ancient humans didn't have electric toothbrushes or minty floss. Did all their teeth just fall out by age 20? This brings us to our cold fact of the day. Surprisingly, fossil records show that ancient hunter-gatherers had arguably better teeth than modern humans. Why? It wasn't their hygiene, it was their diet. The villain we mentioned earlier, Streptococcus mutans, thrives on processed sugars and carbohydrates. Ancient humans ate tough, fibrous foods that naturally scraped their teeth clean. It was the agricultural revolution, when we started farming grains, that turned our mouths into a bacteria buffet. We invented farming, and in exchange, nature gave us cavities. So, unless you plan on eating nothing but raw mammoth meat and tree bark, you cannot live like a caveman. We have reached day 30. If you stopped now and ran to a dentist, you would be in for a painful, expensive, deep cleaning. But if you kept going, the bacteria from your mouth don't stay in your mouth. Remember those bleeding gums? That is a highway to your circulatory system. Science has found links between severe gum disease and heart disease, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's. The inflammation in your mouth sets your whole body on fire. By day 30, your breath could peel paint, your gums are retreating, your teeth are loose, and you have increased your risk of a heart attack. All because you were too tired to spend 2 minutes at the sink. The good news? The human body is resilient. Gingivitis is totally reversible. If you start brushing and flossing today, your gums can heal in a couple of weeks. But once you hit the stage of bone loss, that is permanent. So here is the takeaway. Your mouth is not just a rock crusher for food. It is a complex ecosystem that is constantly trying to kill you, held back only by the bristles of this plastic wand. Tonight, when you're lying in bed and the bathroom feels too far away, remember the Streptococcus mutans pooping acid on your enamel. Do it for your future self. Do it for your heart. Or just do it so you don't smell like a rotten egg factory. If this video made you want to go brush your teeth right now, hit the like button. And tell me in the comments, what's another hygiene habit you're curious about exploring? Skipping showers? Never washing your hair? Let us know, and maybe we'll ruin that for you too.